Welcome to Build the Weight Loss Practice of Your Dreams. If you have questions about how to build your weight loss business, Carol Clark has answers. Join her each week as she and her expert guests share actionable steps to better outcomes for your clients and more revenue and referrals for you. It's time to experience your ultimate success and enjoy what you do each and every day.
Hi everybody, it's Carol Clark, your bariatric business coach. And did you ever feel like some days you're just going through the motions and you keep doing the same thing over and over and you're not sure how to get out of that sort of rut that you're in because you're not seeing progress towards your goals and you may be seeing your health starting to decline? And that's something that happens to a lot of people, I have to confess. May as well confess here right to you. It's happened to me as well, and it happened to me not so long ago. And so I wanted to share a little bit about how you can conquer what's going on in your life when that's happening. Because what it does is it affects every aspect of your life, your relationships, your work, your feeling of congruency in terms of your personal health and that sort of thing. So some of the warning signs are that, like I say, you're doing the same thing over and over. You may see things in business starting to decline a little bit or not progressing as you want. You might see yourself just feeling really tired, worn out, kind of cranky with your relationships, putting on a little bit of weight, and it just doesn't feel good at all. So there's a couple I'm going to share with you about 4 steps of what you can do to help turn that around. And the best way to do that is to start with yourself and take a little introverted look at yourself and see what is it that you're doing. Are you eating the wrong types of foods? We're in this health profession and we have to sort of practice what we preach, and we know that we feel so much better when we're focusing on that adequate protein, controlled carbohydrate, cutting out some of the other artificial things that we may be taking in. So what is it that you're eating, and can that be improved upon? And can you make a commitment to make that happen? How is your sleep? Are you getting your 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night? Or are you one of those people who says, really, I only need 4, which we all know is pretty much a fallacy and also increases that weight gain, especially if you're prone to that. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you staying hydrated? Are you taking in the right types of fluids? Are you living off of coffee, Diet Coke, and things that really aren't as good for you? So for me, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink tea, but I love Diet Coke. So I had to really reel that in and bring it down to maybe just a special treat every so often. I'm kind of an all or nothing girl, so when I put myself in there, I'm all in. And so really what is it that you're taking on? So you're taking that sort of introverted look at what you're doing and what it is you're taking in, and are you kind of preventing yourself from making progress? So that's one of the first things that you want to do. You also want to ask for help if you need it. And it could be from somebody, a consultant for your business. It could be just a friend that you're doing sort of an accountability partnership with. I know I do that with a girlfriend. We talk once a week and we kind of go through what are our major business goals, personal goals, and family goals, and how are we in terms of meeting those? What are the top things that we're doing, and are we making progress? And if we're not, then why aren't we making progress, and what can we do to change that? So I like to do that with business owners too. It's an easy way to get sort of a big view of what it is that you have going on in your business, and then how can you get to where it is that you want to go, where you want to be. So you take a look at yourself. You also, like I say, you want to ask for help if you need it. For me here, I manage a number of different businesses. I'm doing much more consulting nowadays, which I totally love. And so here in the day-to-day operations, I have an awesome staff. I just love them. And so as soon as I asked for help with things that I was taking care of that I needed to sort of delegate, or maybe things that I needed to get rid of altogether, or things that needed to be done, but I didn't need to be the person doing everything. As soon as you ask, it is amazing. These people that you've hired and that you've nurtured and that you just adore and are kind of like family to you, they rise to the occasion and they want to be of assistance to you. So let them. And you'll find that they often come up with things that are better ideas sometimes than what that you might have come up with, and they're incongruent with the goal. So oftentimes if you just tell them the end goal, let them do it their own way, they'll come up with some crazy awesome ways to get there and actually add some fun along the way. So ask for that help if you need it. And then also just take a really close look at your relationships, whether it's with your coworkers, your spouse, your children, your parents, making sure that you're not neglecting that, because most of us will find when we stay engaged and when you're having a conversation, you're really engaged in the conversation, you can reach higher heights with relationships and just really build a deeper relationship, which is so meaningful. And make sure, I know this is going to sound a little woo-woo, but I found that if I give more to my relationships, I get so much more in return. It's amazing. And yet when you're frustrated and you're stressed, sometimes you just want to cut off all those relationships because it's just adding more stress to your life. When really it could be something that brings you more joy, can bring you more calm inside, and can help you advance towards where it is that you want to go. So those are just a couple of tips that I find work well. And I know that a lot of you are so stressed out there, whether it's from business or whether it's personal, but do take that time to follow these steps because they will work for you. And if you need help or you want to talk about anything, just reach out to me, Carol, Karol, at weightlosspracticebuilder.com. And I hope you have an awesome day. And don't forget to take care of yourself. Thanks so much for your time.
That's all for this episode of Build the Weight Loss Practice of Your Dreams. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and visit weightlosspracticebuilder.com to stay up to date on more ways to build a successful practice that you love with results, revenue, and referrals. We look forward to having you join us next time.